Here we are.
Hello.
We're just at a beach having a little. It's about 6 o'clock at night. It's pretty cold, but super refreshing. We've just left Melbourne, and we are actually on our way to a retreat.
So we are going into an ayahuasca retreat. Ayahuasca is a beautiful plant medicine, and we're going on a journey for 2 nights. And it's a pretty powerful time, and I've done it once before. Charlie's done it several times, and it just felt like it was calling out. So here we are, getting ready with a nice ocean cleanse to jump into the space, set some intention in the space, and meet the other people that we'll be journeying with. And it just feels like a really pivotal time. Charlie and I have both been going through so much individually and as a couple, and it's a pretty magical time to be able to do this together. We will be sharing with you how our journey went when we come out the other side, but we just wanted to make this little video together to encapsulate these precious before moments.
Wish us luck. Well, here we are. Your hair's fine. So it's Sunday, and we had a few hours sleep last night. We journeyed Friday night and Saturday night, and very different journeys. All journeys are very different, and it's sort of hard to speak about at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
And for me, a lot is quite sacred and
sacred and holy to the land where love.
So I don't want to share too much of my experience, but overall what the theme was for my journey was about this sort of constriction, and then there's expansion, and other words for that is like fear and constriction, or like love and expansion. Love is like opening, fear is closing. And I was just witnessing, I was being shown all these different parts of my life where I constrict and bind and shut down, and how the body, growing up in this world, has impulses to protect, to shut down, to hide, but then like repatterning that and feeling that constriction and opening up into something new and new possibilities, I guess. Yeah, there was a lot there, but yeah, that's sort of the overall theme that came through for me. And Kelly, if you'd like to share anything.
The theme for my journey was around honoring my unique journey. Because going into spaces like this, sacred medicine journeys, there can be a lot of people, and there can be a lot of energy flying around. And the simple act of knowing yourself and your journey and trusting yourself and your journey can be challenging. And what this weekend was about for me was really honoring and loving the unique journey that I'm on, and how that will be different than anyone else, just as everyone's journey is so unique. And really owning that for myself, and that it doesn't have to look a certain way. And really seeing the gift that I am, and the way that my soul wants to communicate, and the way that my soul wants to activate and wake up, and honoring that process and loving that process. So that's a lot about how this journey was for me, and again, so much is still processing. It's hard to find words, but that's what's present right now.
It's a good reminder for myself as well. And yeah, as I make this video and kneeling on the sand dune, the waves in the background, I feel like pressure in my head, a lot of energy being processed, a lot of energy unlocked and being processed. So we're going to jump in the ocean, even though it's not that warm. The sun is just coming out, hopefully. But I will go for a dip and then have a really relaxing day. Because it's big work, and it's a lot of work, and I feel like I'll need a bit of time to process. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Letting it all go. Okay, I think that's all. Hopefully we managed to put some words together. Bye-bye. Just thought I'd check in 2 days on. Back in the city, but the sun is out and I've been to the park for about an hour. Just really relaxing and integrating the whole experience. It really was like an intense experience on my end, and I've done quite a few journeys many years ago. Haven't done any for 4 years, and then I was called back, and then it was really a big letting go. Energy, emotions, body. So yeah, this morning I felt very vulnerable. I had an event to go to, and I felt quite vulnerable, and I was quite just feeling inside, like nerves or tingling, and just being with that, accepting where I was at. And now just processing some tension, just feeling it and allowing it to be there, but also sensing this real lightness and connection to life. So it's been a roller coaster ride, but I thought I'd just check in and let you know just sort of the whole process of like before and then a couple of days after. So that's all from me, and wherever life takes me from here and whatever I choose, I'm grateful for. So okay. If you're called to it, you're called to it. If you're not, it's just not the time, and it's not better or worse, but allow life to really draw the experience to you rather than you go after it. That's what I would highly recommend.
To the land where love is